There's this moment you're sitting with someone you have known for years, someone you grew up with, and the conversation is fine. It's normal. But somewhere in the middle of it, you realize you're not really there. You're nodding, you're laughing at the right times, but something in you is just not present. And you don't say that out loud because how do you say that without sounding arrogant? Without sounding like you think you're better than them now. So you just sit there and smile and feel this strange, quiet distance that you didn't choose. This is what this video is about. I want to be honest about something first. When people talk about outgrowing friendships, it usually sounds like a victory. Like, I leveled up. I left behind the people who weren't serving my growth. I chose my circle wisely, and I hate that framing because it's not what it actually feels like. It doesn't feel like a win, it feels like a loss, slow loss, the kind that doesn't have a clear moment you can point to. There's no fight, no falling out, no dramatic ending, just conversations that used to go for hours now end in 20 minutes. Just plans that keep getting postponed until you both stop making it. Just a version of closeness that quietly stops being true. That's the thing nobody really prepares you for. When you change, genuinely change, not just talk about changing, your relationships start shifting on their own without your permission. I've been waking up at 5 a.m. for 2 years now. I go to the gym, I come back, I work, I think about business, I think about the future, about what I'm building, about where I want to be. And somewhere in that routine, I became someone my old self wouldn't fully recognize. Not because I'm more successful, I'm not yet. The results aren't there. But my mind is somewhere else now, permanently, like a tap that never closes. And when I'm around people who aren't in that headspace, people who are living normally, which is completely valid, I'm not saying anything against that. There's just this gap, not superiority. I want to be really clear about that. It's not that. It's more like mm, we are watching different movies and we both are trying to talk about the plot, but we are not watching the same thing. You can have surface conversation, but the deep one, the one where you feel understood, that becomes harder to find. What nobody tells you is how guilty it makes you feel because these are the people you care about, people who have known you longer than anyone, people who were there before you had any ambition, any direction, any version of this vision you carry around now. And you're not just angry at them, you just cannot fully meet them anymore. And they can feel it too, even if either of you names it. That's the part that sits heavy, the unspoken acknowledgement. You both know something shifted, you both pretend it hasn't, and pretending becomes its own kind of distance. I have had conversations recently where I'm trying to explain what I'm building, and I can see it, the polite nod, the slight glazing over, not because they don't care, but because it doesn't connect to anything in their world right now. And I get it. Why would it? We are 18. Most people aren't thinking about this stuff. That's not a flaw, that's just where they are. But it doesn't leave you alone in a specific way. I think the hardest part is not knowing what to do with it. Because it's not like you can fix it. You can't go back to who you were just to preserve closeness. And you can't force someone to care about the same things you care about. So you're just left with this a friendship that used to feel full and now has this quiet space in it. And you grieve it a little, even though nothing technically ended. Someone told me once that people come into your life for reasons and seasons. And I used to think that was just something people said to feel better about losing someone. But I think I understand it differently now. Some people are there for a version of you, and when that version grows into something, the relationships has to either grow with it or it stays behind. Neither option is clean, neither feels good, but the one that feels worse for me is shrinking yourself to fit back into someone that no longer fits. Going back to the version of you that's easier for everyone to understand. I'm not willing to do that, not because I'm on the right path. I'm not certain of anything, but because going backward, pretending I don't want anything what I want right now, pretending I don't think the way I think, that would be a different kind of loss, a permanent one. I don't have a resolution here to offer, but I'm still in it, still figuring out how to hold to people I love without not also stopping what I've started. Still having conversations where I feel that gap and choose not to mention it. Still showing up to the gym at 6 a.m. while most of my generation is asleep. Still building something nobody around me fully sees yet. And maybe that's the honest version of this phase. Not empowering version, just the true one. You can change, things shift, people drift, not because they are bad, not because you're better, just because you're becoming a different people at different speeds, different directions, and you sit with that and you keep going anyway. Not because it doesn't hurt, because it stopping it would hurt more.